Are you hosting today?
Yeah. Paul just gave me the power. I mean, I've never done this before, so
Oh, good.
we want to integrated camera, participants. I just want to do a screen share.
The screen share is at the bottom with the green icon.
We will do code my JavaScript. Please share that. Make it bigger. How's that look?
Oh, I can see your screen.
Sweet.
So how do you want to do that? Do you want like each of us code, and then after an hour we sync and see how where we are, or like coding together?
I think we should do it together, just because I mean, working by yourself is kind of
okay, sounds good.
Yeah, and I mean, we can like kind of do it independently, and I know Paul uses that website that everybody can code at the same time. Hey guys, can you go upstairs? Yeah, no, you can take a picture. All right, sorry, we're gonna have this the whole evening. Yeah, smile. You want to say hello? Come on, say hello. You can say hello.
Hello.
Say hello, Coda. Okay, now go. Okay, say bye bye. Go see Mama. Bye bye. They're just curious about it. I think it was retell it. I don't know how to use this website though. I'm not really prepared.
Oh, I've never used that one. It's interesting.
Yeah. Create an account. Continue with GitHub. Username, teacher, have an account. Okay, what we'll do is I'll figure out how to use this at the same time. These are all cool skills, right? So we'll just.
Oh yeah, you went to Georgian for computer programming?
Yeah. It's a little bit different when I used it.
Who was your teacher? Do you have Richard Freeman?
Yeah, I love Richard. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he was my teacher too.
Yeah. Okay. So you when did you go there? Let me see.
2019 to 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where are you working now?
Now I'm actually in Edmonton, and I'm a marketing coordinator and a junior web designer.
Right on.
Just WordPress stuff, so pretty easy. How about you?
I work at a power plant in Northern Ontario because I needed to buy a house because I was having a kid, and I did not want to live in Barrie. It's too expensive. So I just left and gave up on the whole.
So where are you right now?
I'm in a town called Chapleau. It's like 2 hours west of Timmins. Okay. Oh, I should remember my passwords. Okay, so sign in. I don't know if there's something else I have to do here. Hold on.
No worries.
You signed in with another tab or window. Reload to refresh your settings. Okay. I gotta watch a 1-minute video to learn how to use this.
That's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna create a Node.js Mario game.
Grab my coding editor here.
Oh, this is like an online coding editor, so we can both use it at the same time.
Okay.
So once I get this sorted out, run some examples after typing. Okay. Version control, packages, settings, database. Okay. All right. Okay, so then I'll post that there.
Okay, 1 minute.
And I think you can use it without signing up.
Okay, that's sweet. Oh shit. Proceed. I think I do need to sign up.
I just linked it to GitHub, so that's what I did.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. I think yeah, I'm in. Perfect.
Okay, you type something, and then we go from there.
Here, so can I type? I think we need to. Okay.
You can observe. Oh yeah, okay, so I can see you. Yeah, and you're typing now. Okay, perfect. That works. Now we got the same workspace.
Okay, perfect.
Right on. So we can switch back. I'll go and share my screen. Good, that's good. Close that. Close this. We'll do the whole screen this time. Great, and then we can watch this girl.
Okay. Oh, I'm not hearing.
Here. Mute my audio, stop video.
Theory.
Oh, joys.
Simply to here, just have 2 script tags.
I can hear yours.
I can.
Like so, and then put all of our Kaboom.js code in here, or we could just link directly to the game.js file to keep our jobs.
Oh, okay. I can see share sound. There we go.
Separate.
All right. Now.
You would have seen I've actually made a course of Boom.js. In it, I also make a game of Mario. However, it is made in the Replit environment. If you haven't seen the Replit environment, it is an environment that actually has been pre-configured for Kaboom, and it has some really cool features, like you can make the sprites directly in the IDE, so you can literally draw them, and some other cool stuff too. However, for this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to use Kaboom.js completely from scratch in your code editor of choice. So for this video, I'm going to be using VS Code, even though that might be changing soon. So yeah, let's do it. I hope you're ready. By the end of the tutorial, you will have a game that looks like this. We are only going to be building 2 levels because I do think that once you have 2, you really do have the knowledge to go on and go forth and make as many as you wish. So what are we waiting for? As always, please do give me that like and that sub, as this really is the way that I can carry on to create more content for everyone here. So let's do it. Okay, now it's time to build some Mario. Once again, in this game, we're going to have 2 levels, so let's get to it. Once you have the knowledge to build these 2 levels, you are more than free to carry on and keep creating more and more levels for your Mario game, whatever game that you wish. So,
Sorry?
No, I was like, do we need to? Yeah, we need to code the HTML. Oh no, it gets out the boilerplate. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I just it's not like in VS Code you go like you put in HTML5.
Yeah.
You hit tab. Oh, hold on, I gotta do it. HTML5. And you hit tab and it just auto fills it. So it's not everything that she has, but we'll change the title where that's at. Mario Boom. Yeah, so we'll leave the rest. Okay.
let's get started. I have started by just making an index.html and game.js file. So the index.html file just has some standard boilerplate. Please feel free to take this. We have the title, and that's really going to show up in the tab of our browser. We are going to head over to Kaboom and just grab this script right here. So this one like so, and just paste it at the bottom of our file.
Let me see if I can grab it. She has a GitHub account as well.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Version 5.0.
Okay, I'm just going to paste it here. There you go. Oh, wrong one. There you go.
All right, sounds good.
We next need to link the JavaScript file, so the games.js file. Now we could, in theory, so similarly to here, just have 2 script tags. So one script tag like so, and then put all of our Kaboom.js code in here, or we could just link directly to the game.js file to keep our JavaScript separate. So it's up to you. I'm going to choose to keep it separate. So I'm just going to link it by getting the file name like so, as it's in the root of my project, I just have to grab the file name. Great. Let's carry on. Before we move on, I can actually apply some styling in here. So this is the equivalent, for those of you who know about CSS, this is the equivalent of me just doing a style sheet in here. And I just want the body itself to have a margin of 0 to get rid of the white border. And I'm also going to prevent it from scrolling by putting overflow hidden. Okay. So there we go. That's just a tiny bit of styling. I'm not going to start my own style sheet for it because it is just that. But of course, if you'd rather do that, that is totally up to you. Oops, we need to put that in the header. So good thing that I noticed that. Let's put that in the header. Okay, I'm just going to format this a little bit nicer before we move. Cool. So now let's head over to our game.js file. And this is where the magic's going to happen. Okay, we're going to initialize Kaboom just like so. I'm going to get our curly braces. I'm going to put global as true. And then I'm going to put full screen as true as well, like so. And give it a scale of 1 and put debug as true. So we can see when something goes wrong and try and debug it. Great. The next thing we want to do is add our game scenes. So I'm going to scene like so. Let's call it game. And I'm going to pass through a level and a score. But for now, I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then let's start our game. So let's control copy path and just post it in our browser. Just like so.
Oh, shit, too fast.
Okay. Scene like copy
Pause
path.
it a minute.
Oh. Scene game. It's just function.
Oh, function layers.
And then a start. Okay, I think that's it.
So let's control copy path and just post it just like so.
So how can we see our code or something in this one?
Open tab, duplicate, download, delete. That does. Version control, packages. Yeah. If I do this. Well, it just runs it. Oh, there's a giant play button now. What's the play button do?
Oh, it's broken.
Yeah, because we're not using it like inside a not being served. I gotta go like this. I'm just gonna figure out how to serve this, and I think all I need is this. So that's just some boilerplate code. So Node.js could run this. Okay, so if we go start, we have our Mario game. Right, that's how nice Node.js is. So it doesn't look like it's doing anything right now, which is fine. So we'll just we're just gonna add this in. So because Node, you know how it runs. Like it's a server, so you have to tell it to do. So all this is gonna do is display this document, and we'll just forget about that until until we need to look at it again. All right, that works. So let's get back to the tutorial.
Now, let's just make the background black. So this will give me blue actually. So if I refresh this, that will be blue. And if I...
Okay.
Oh, we can keep it blue.
Well, let's just see if it's working, right? Because hers is apparently a different color. I don't know if I'm wrong, but we'll go 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, so we'll save that, I guess. I mean, I think it automatically does it. And refresh. And I don't know if we've already screwed something up because the color didn't change.
I wonder if we change the color in the HTML, like embedded HTML, will that, just to test if it works or not?
Sure, we can back. Oh man, it's not autofilling. Background color. Let's go blue.
It
Okay,
works.
so that works.
Now we need to know if our JS works.
Global equals true. Full screen is true. Scale is 1. Debug is true. Oh, I didn't write clear color.
Oh.
Clear color. I don't see this working though.
Okay, 1, 2. Oh, you have the wrong color. It's 0, 0. No, it's okay.
I want it to be black. That will give me a black background.
Okay, we'll try. Refresh. This can't be reached.
Like so. Okay. So now let's carry layers on.
Oh, what if we have a spelling mistake somewhere or kaboom.
Okay.
Excuse me for a second. I gotta go get my.
Oh, the function.
Sorry?
You didn't put the correct arrow function.
I'm not sure. If you see something, I just gotta get my power cord. Otherwise, I'm like.
Yeah. Go ahead. No worries. See.
All right. Crisis averted. Oh, all right. Maybe what we can do is what she said at the start. Instead of bringing it in from a source, we'll just dump it in there. Then should start working. And we'll just pretend that we're using two files. So that's right. There we go.
Sweet.
Yeah. So we'll just
Yeah, just work on one.
Yeah.
So the thing is that the files doesn't connect for some reason.
Something like that. I don't know. The other thing we could try is because I just copied that.
I mean, it's working, so.
I do that. I don't know if it's still gonna, if it stays black. Yeah. I'm not sure how to link it. In this environment.
Yeah. So let's just keep it simple.
I mean, what's important is that we somehow get to the end. Rather than worrying about the how, let's just do the when. So we got this. That seems to be working. Okay, so we'll continue.
The next thing I want to do is start off with some layers, and these layers, so let's get out an array. I'm going to have a background. Let's also have the object layer as a default, and then the UI layer. And because it's a default, I just need to put object here, like so. Now let's get to drawing out our maps. So for that, we're going to have to, you guessed it, load in some sprites. So just
So it looks like we need a background layer.
UI.
Yeah, it needs to be an array, not an object. And then object. Okay. Cool. Going.
Up here is where I'm going to be doing that load sprite, and let's get to it. So let's move over to our imager page. This is where I'm going to store all my images. You are more than welcome to take them. Of course, if you want to, please feel free to also make your own. That is half the fun. So let's go ahead and find a coin. Here are my Mario Brothers ones. That is the coin. I made these ones a bit smaller just because the game is a.
Just want to see if. Okay, so we'll pull up her GitHub.
Yeah, it should be in there.
The only thing that we're gonna steal is those load sprites. So we'll just watch what she's doing.
There's something that she, if you go back, there's something that she was doing, load sprites. I didn't get to code that bit.
Oh, I think that's right here. So I just want to see what she's gonna do, because I think all she did was type load sprite, and then we'll see how many she brings in. I think she's just gonna copy and paste them all. So
sounds good. Yep.
20 pixels each. But I'm going to show you how you can scale it up if you wish. So let's do load sprite. Let's do coin. And let's just get, I'm going to make this the root. So delete that and just use this like so. And we can load the root. So essentially that is the whole path. I'm loading the root, and then we have this little extra bit to get to our coin. So we've got a coin. What else do we need? Well, we need an evil shroom for sure. So let's get an evil shroom. There we go. Let's get shareable link. Let's copy that. And I'm just going to paste it here like so. There we go. We've got an evil shroom. Let's load sprite. This time let's get a brick. Let's find a brick. So here we go. Get shareable links. I'm going to copy that. I'm just simply going to paste it like so. Got our brick. Now let's get a block. So once again, let's find our blocks. This is a block. Get shareable link. Copy that and just paste it in here. Let's get Mario. So once again, let's find our little Mario. Get shareable link, copy, just paste it in here. There we go. We've got a Mario.
Are we getting the picture of loading the sprites in?
Sorry, what?
I think it's just a bunch of loading of the sprites. So I think.
Yeah, like she wants to get all the little animated characters, and then she's gonna use them.
Are you okay with just copying and pasting?
Yeah, that's a lot.
All that, and I mean,
yeah,
it just seems a lot of redundant. Where did she stick it before the scene?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right after kaboom. So we'll just dump it in there. We'll watch her do it. I mean, copy and pasting only gets you so far, right?
Mm.
Now let's get a mushroom. Copy the link. Paste in the link for
I
a
hope
mushroom.
once we're done, we can save this code to our GitHub.
Yeah, I think it goes in mine automatically. So we'll see what happens when we get to the end.
Yeah, sure.
Now let's get a surprise block. Surprise. Let's also have an unboxed. So I'm just going to do a few of these now. Like an unboxed block. And then I'm just going to have pipe top left. Pipe top right. Pipe bottom left. And pipe bottom right. Okay, great. So let's go and get this now. We need the surprise. It's this one. Get a shareable link, copy. Just paste that in here. Now let's get the unboxed. So once again, I'm going to get shareable link, copy, paste that in here. Let's get the pipe top left. Get shareable link. That is this one. Get shareable link, copy. Let's get the pipe bottom left. This one, get shareable link, copy. Do that again, copy, paste, and get the pipe bottom right. Get shareable link, copy. And fantastic. We are now ready to start making our board. So I'm just gonna make this smaller as we don't really need it for now. Okay, so now let's actually create our game board. I'm gonna call it a map like so. And I am just simply gonna create a map. So let's make it let's make it a few of these, and then let's maybe start with the bottom one first. So I'm just gonna go like this, and then let's have the floor, a few of these, and then let's have like a way that he can fall down. And I'm just gonna space these out. So essentially these equal signs are gonna equal the bottom of my game. And these are gonna be the constraints of my game. And then let's just put some commas here. This will all make sense.
I don't think you have to be like super exact with it, just as long as you get kind of close.
Sorry, what?
Oh, like you don't have to match the exact number of spaces she has.
Yeah.
Oh, is there quotes or anything there?
Is it quotes? Is it comma? What did she use?
It's quotes. It's supposed to be spaces. Like that. If you want to copy that a few times and then put some equal signs, I guess. And then I'll throw in the floor. Oh. Those are all the same. Cool. Try that.
In a bit, of course, if you've watched the Zelda tutorial, then you already know what is happening here. Now, I need to actually assign this equal sign a sprite. So let's do that here. Once again, just like we did in Zelda, I'm going to say level config. And let's open up some curly braces like so. And then let's say that every sprite on my board is going to have a width of 20 pixels and a height of 20 pixels. Now let's define each object as a list of components. So we already
would like to
on there, and I want my equal sign to.
Oh, sorry.
I was saying I think you would like to grab that and copy that as well, because on her GitHub she's just assigning an image to an element, a sign. Does that make sense?
Oh, this piece right here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know if she's going to do it all at once, but we can load the whole website now. No? All right. Well, whatever. We'll come back to that. Make I just want to click back there. Okay.
And should be the sprite of block. So you'll recognize the block from above. Here we go, the block that we imported for us to use in our JavaScript file. And then let's make it solid. So we need to write solid. like so. And let's add it to the game level. So const game level equals add level, that is a Kaboom method, and then let's just pass through the first.
Okay, so that's here. See. I don't know if I overwrote something. I think I did. Yeah. Okay.
There's height. You put height and width 2 times.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I think, yeah, I erased some braces there. Are in the way. I just find my screen is not big enough to hold all of this.
Level.
So we need a game level now, and that's after. Level. Add level.
So let's pass through the map and then the level config. Great. So now if we go back here and refresh, ta-da, there we go. There is our
Nice.
Mario game started. Even though this isn't the one I wanted, let's change block to this one right here. So get a shareable link, copy that, and I'm just going to remove block and change it because that is the unboxed one that I got wrong. I want this to be a block that looks like this instead, please. So now let's go back to here and there we go. That is looking great. We can of course zoom in if we think this is too small, or I can use scale 2 in order to make everything bigger. Okay, so it's totally up to you how you would like to do that. I'll keep it like this for now, but I might make it a little bit smaller as we carry on coding. So we've got the bottom blocks. What else do we want to add? Well, let's make the $sign. Let's make this a coin. I think that should be fun. So let's make the coin 2, 3 around here. We'll put a little coin here. And then let's perhaps also have some more blocks up here. So I want a block up here, and then I also want a mushroom here. So I think that's what I wanted, a mushroom.
Making levels now.
And then another block, and then let's make another coin here, and then another block. And then I'm also going to have some evil shrooms. So on the bottom level, I'm going to have a shroom here and a little shroom just right here. Great. Now, while I'm at it, I'm also going to have my pipe here. So that is going to be the bottom of the pipe, and I'm also going to have the top of the pipe like so. Okay, so now let's actually tidy this up so it looks more like a grid. And now let's start assigning values to all of these. So sprite, we said this one, we want this to be a coin. So that looks good. I don't want to make the coin solid. Let's also, we wanted this to be a surprise block. So sprite surprise. And this surprise is going to have a coin. So let's make this solid like so. And then let's call this coin surprise. Cool. So we've got a coin surprise. Let's have another surprise. And this time, there's going to be a mushroom surprise. So, like so. And then just call this, give it the tag of mushroom surprise. Okay. Next, let's have an unboxed. So I'm just going to add the unboxed for now, even though we won't use it yet. So sprite unboxed, like so. And then also let's make it solid. What else do we need? I use the pipes. So let's make this pipe. Left, make it solid, and then pipe right, solid again, and then let's have pipe top left. Because that's what I've called it, pipe top left. And then bottom left, pipe bottom right. And then we also need pipe top right. So let's do that here, pipe top right. And let's see how that looks. So now refreshed, and there we go. Now these are looking a bit big, so I can also scale that in here. I could use scale 0.5 to make sure that they are the same size as everything else in our game. So that is just another trick if something is too big for your game. Okay, you can do any scaling of images right in here. So there we go. Cool. I think the last thing we need to do is add some evil mushrooms before we start adding Pac-Man. So let's go ahead and do that. The evil mushrooms, well, I said they were this on our game board, this little hat. So let's put evil, what do we call it? Evil shroom. Make it solid, and we don't want to scale it as we are happy with it as it is. And then I'm actually also going to add a mushroom for now, even though you won't see it on here. Let's make the mushroom for the future a hash tag, like so, and just say mushroom. Okay. Cute. Okay, so I think the next thing for us to do now is to go about adding Mario. So const player, and I'm going to use the Kaboom method of add. I'm going to open up our array. I'm going to use sprite to add Mario to our game board. So I've assigned this all to the const player so we can use it in our JavaScript later on. So there we go. And now I want to actually give it a position on our board. So like a starting position.
You can type it in there, Emily, if you want.
Sorry, what?
Go ahead. You can. I stopped the video, so if you want to, you can type. Can you see both screens at once, or are you switching back and forth?
I'm switching back and forth.
Oh, okay.
And that's okay. So go to add.
It seems like a pretty cool library so far. Like, just use some text and then you build a map.
And then sprite Mario. Solid. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay.
Then, so I'm just going to do pause and then pass through 30 and 0, like so. Now, I actually could make Mario fall gravity just by passing through body like this. Okay, and I'm going to do origin bot as well, just to get rid of any funny things.
Mario song. Okay.
When we use body. So just make sure to do that. Woo! There he goes. He is falling onto the blocks because the blocks are solid, so he stops. So woo!
Oh no.
Woo!
We've done a boo-boo.
There. It's solid. There. So just make sure.
Add. Okay. Oh, that's where it is. Mario. Guess they're all like attributes or something. And then if we hit refresh, boom, we've got Mario. Oh, we're on the same page.
Yeah, perfect. It's working.
Woo! Move by attaching him to keyboard events. So I'm going to go back here. And actually, perhaps let's add the score first. So let's do that. So I am going to add the score like this. I'm simply going to use add to add some text. So let's just use whatever the score is as the text. And then let's position it on our grid. So I'm going to position it in the left-hand corner. And then I'm going to add it to the UI layer. Okay, because we have stuff, this is everything at the moment is on the object layer as the default. This is the first time I'm actually using the layers, and I want to add this to the UI layer. Okay, so it's not going to interfere with anything that's happening in our game, essentially. And the next thing I want to do is just add a value of 4. Cool. I'm actually going to save this as something. So let's save this as score label so we can pass it on to the next levels as well. Like there. Cool. And I'm also going to add some text. So let's do add. Just so we can see what level we are actually on. It doesn't really matter for now because we don't have any levels, we just have the one. So I'm just going to put test like so and give it a position of, again, just put it close to the so, now I'm just going to put test again. Okay, so there we go. Great. Now the next.
Maybe it's just like maybe it's like she's contact. No, it's
And refresh. Cool. That means it's showing up. See the test up there? I don't know, it's kind of small. I zoom in.
Yeah.
Okay. we'll continue on.
The thing I do is actually attach event listeners to our player, so let's do it. Okay. So for this, I'm going to use key down. So that is a Kaboom method, key down. And then if I press the left, so the keyboard with the left arrow on my keyboard, well, I want this to happen. So let's write a function. We pass through the first parameter is left for the left arrow on our keyboard, and the second parameter is a function, and that's what we want to happen essentially if we press left. I'm going to grab the player, I'm going to use move to move our player at 8 speed. So let's just say, so we can see the 120. That is the x-axis, that is the y-axis. I can even say this as constant move, speed, make our life easier. I'm going to put move speed, and of course, because we're going left, I'm going to put a minus. So if I do the same for key down right and get rid of the minus, we should be able to move right and left. And while we're here, I'm just going to do jumping as well. So let's do key press this time, and then space. So whenever I press the space bar, and what do I want to happen? Well, let's write a function. So if this time, because we do use the body component, I can use if player is grounded, like so, and only if the player is grounded, well then we can make the player jump. And let's have a jump, of course. So, let's jump. Of course, I'm going to make this 10. I'm actually going to move this up to the top. Makes sense too.
Zero.
I'm going to move this up to the top.
All right, I think that will work. Move this up to the top. Okay, and then we'll check that it works. Of course. Look at our code and say, what did we do wrong?
I think it's key down. I should have.
Oh, you said it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Maybe.
Because it makes sense too.
Maybe there's something else she puts in there.
And click save. Now let's see.
No.
So I can go left, I can go right.
So we've done something wrong. Down. Move speed, negative, move. Maybe it's this one. Space, function. We'll just comment that up. See if that fixes it.
Is
No?
jumping.
We'll just go like this and see if that makes it work. Okay, so if we bring this back, does that mean it stops working? Okay, so something in here, I don't know, maybe I spelled move speed wrong. Move speed is spelled right. Player.move, we've got E down is right, left is right, arrow function is right, player.move, negative move speed. Is this inside? Oh yeah, okay, I see what the problem is. I think
Where is
these
it?
event listeners are supposed to be right there. Uh-oh. Yeah, so it's got to be inside the is it inside the player or after?
Oh yeah, because it's, oh yeah. Got you.
That's all it was. So now if we go back, I think we can move left. See you later. Okay, so we'll bring back the other controls. We'll hit refresh again.
There you go.
Oh, space. My space doesn't work. What happened there? If player is grounded, player.jump by jump force. Jump force is 10. I'm gonna take some I'm gonna change that to the up key. Or is this key press? Maybe yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So I think I don't know, maybe you have to just tap it. Let's try this.
Is it just space? Are you tapping a space bar?
Well, I changed it to up.
Mm.
Let's change this key down. Try that. It should only work if it.
No, it's not.
No, no, it's not doing that. I don't know. Did her guy jump yet?
Of our file, because it makes sense to. So I'm going to put it up here and click save. Now let's see. So I can go left, I can go right, and if I press spacebar, oh, well, nothing happened. I actually think our jump force is too small, so let's just do 360. There we go. Woo, woo,
Okay.
woo. So just enough to jump, but not enough to jump onto the next one without getting big. Let's solve how to do that next.
So we need to.
Okay, so I'm actually just going to do it up here. My function big is a timer here as well. Currently let is big is going to be
Text. Okay, so we'll go function big. Let is
false. I'm going to return updates. if is big, well, I want timer, and this is delta time. This is a Kaboom method. Once again, if I show you what that is, it is the delta time since the last frame. And if timer is smaller than or equal to 0, so if our times run out, we want to make Mario small again. So if we pass through this as a component onto Mario, this should apply all of this to Mario, or in fact, any sprite that we wish. So it's big, return is big, and nullify this scale equals vec 1, timer equals 0, and then put is big back to false. Okay, so we've got smallify, now we need bigify, and well, you guessed it, it's basically all of this, but we need to make him bigger, so let's make it by 2, timer equals new time, and as big is true. And whatever we pass through into bigify is going to be the time. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm just going to, like I said, put the component on Mario like so. So I'm literally just grabbing what we wrote and putting it on Mario. Okay, cool. Now, what do we want next? I think let's actually get some mushrooms sprouting. So let's go ahead and do that now.
Following everything along, Emilie, you want to take a quick 5-minute break?
If you want to go, I will not, because I have to hop off. I have an exam tomorrow, so if I finish early, I can revise. But if you need a break, that's okay.
Okay. Like, did you need to go? Like, if you have an exam, like, what time did you?
My exam is tomorrow. My exam is tomorrow.
So what time did you want to finish?
Maybe in like 30 minutes. Do you think we'll be?
Okay, sure. I'll leave it running there.
Okay.
So right under here, I want to grow a mushroom. So we're going to grab the player, and if the player head bumps, I'm going to pass through an object. If the object that he head bumps, so if object is coin surprise, so anything with the tag of coin surprise, well, then I'm going to grab the game level and I'm going to spawn. I want to spawn a coin because it's a coin surprise. He's bumping something with a surprise, but it's got the tag coin surprise, so I want a coin to show up. So let's spawn a coin. Spawn a coin. And then let's put the coin next. So we're going to grab the object that we just bumped heads with, and then we're going to put the coin above it. So this is how you would do that. And then I'm going to destroy the actual object that we head bumped with, like so. Okay? So that is it. Let's try that. So this has got the tag coin surprise. I think so anyway. Ah, there we go. That one did. Cool. So great. We destroyed the object and we got a coin spawning. Now I actually want to add the unboxed sprite. So once again, I'm going to grab the game level and use spawn, but this time to spawn something else, I want to spawn the unboxed. And make it grid position just 0. So I guess to replace the block that we got rid of. So da, it's cool, right? Da, fun, da, da, da. That one, okay. And then we also need one for the mushroom. So I'm just gonna copy this. If object is mushroom surprise, well, you've guessed it. Let's spawn a mushroom. So spawn a mushroom, destroy the objects, and also change it to unboxed. Now, cool. Now let's make the mushroom move. So let's do that now. I am going to use action for this. So I'm going to grab anything with the tag of mushroom. Just make sure that it has a tag of mushroom first. And I'm also going to give it, actually let's do that later, I'll show you why. So I'm going to grab anything with the tag of mushroom and pass through M for mushroom. And I want to grab the mushroom, I'm going to move that mushroom. And I want to move that mushroom on the y-axis 10. Okay, so it's going to go to the right 10. So now, there we go. So it's moving, our mushroom is moving, it's moving, and you'd expect it to drop, but it just carries on going. Because we need to add gravity.
Oh,
so
sorry, I'm back.
I was to player, and then she
Yep.
went too fast, I couldn't follow.
Okay,
Player on.
Coin and mushroom, you're at head bump. Head bump, that's where you're at?
Yes, and then F. Let me see. F object. Please. One surprise. And then that's it. Okay, yeah.
Okay, you already heard it all, right?
I'm going to
So
spawn.
Skip frames, coin spawn, okay. That's the game, level, spawn. It's actually like kind of cool that like most of like it's pretty much just like learning how to use a game engine that's like online.
Yeah. Apparently it came a couple of months ago, and I don't know, I've never done gaming, so I don't know how difficult it is to code a game, but they were saying like they found this was an alternative for it.
If we just look at
Destroy object.
this GitHub. So it looks like it's still being updated and everything, so that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Fresh, we're no longer working. What have we done?
No, it's good.
Yeah, the website don't work no more though. Are we missing? Oh, I think we're missing.
Yeah, we're missing game level.
Head bump.
Here.
Oh, I wrote. Oh. Okay, yeah. Keep going, keep going.
Okay.
I'll just try and like move through the video to get where you were without going too fast.
Object. Okay, let's see if that works.
We don't have any surprise blocks, so just jump over to hers. What's that look like? Like it's a percent sign.
I think it's a $sign.
I see a percent sign and I see a star sign and sign. We'll see what that does. Refresh. Okay. It just jumped up. What?
Yeah.
Okay, so then what happened?
But we don't have blocks anymore. We just have the coin.
Okay, so if it's a coin surprise,
Like it's supposed to be hidden, right?
That's how this works. Oh no. What have I done? Making Mario big. Coin and mushrooms. Yeah, so I think what happened is this has to be 0. Now, if we go like this, I hit space. Okay, so there, coin shows up.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so then we just have to do it with a mushroom surprise. And it's gonna go
Mush.
to this. Mushroom.
Do that now. I am going to use action for this. So I'm going to grab anything with a tag of mushroom. Just make sure that it has a tag of mushroom first. And I'm also going to give it, actually, let's do that later. I'll show you why. So I'm going to grab anything with the tag of mushroom and pass through M for mushroom. And I want to grab the mushroom. I'm going to move that mushroom. And I want to move that mushroom on the y-axis 10. Okay, so it's going to go to the right 10. So now, there we go. So it's moving, our mushroom is moving, it's moving, and you'd expect it to drop, but it just carries on going. Because we need to add gravity. So I can do that.
Okay, so we need to go back up here, load sprite. Give it a tag of mushroom. Oh, I think it already has the tag of mushroom, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it has that. And then I can write the action that she wrote. And that's after, before player.on. Action for the mushroom. We're gonna have you haven't used this before, have you? Or
I've done it in the Kaboom environment.
okay.
Yeah, not coding it.
Okay. I didn't know there was an environment. So it's like a drag and drop type thing, like interface, or
like instead of like coding it, you just draw the sprites and the code is generated like, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And then you add a little bit of code just to like make it move up, down, stuff like that.
All right.
It's 10. Okay, so it's going to go to the right 10. So now, there we go. So it's moving, our mushroom is moving. Go. Because we need to add gravity. So I can do that by just adding body here. Okay, so I've added the body component. So now, boom. It's moving, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. And boom. Cool. So now I want Mario to grow if he eats the mushroom. So I'm just going to do that below here, I reckon. Let's grab the player, and if the player collides, I'm going to use the Kaboom method of collides with a mushroom. Let's pass M for mushroom again. I'm going to destroy the mushroom, so destroy M for mushroom, and I need to bigify the player, so I'm going to grab player, and then we wrote bigify, remember, and we also pass through a time, so whatever I pass through into here, that's how long it's going to be big for. So let's say 6 seconds. Okay, so let's do that. I also, while I'm here, I'm just going to grab the player, and when the player collides with a coin, so anything with the tag of coin, just make sure, yeah, let's give this a coin tag. And player collides with a coin, so let's pass through C for coin. Well, I want to destroy the coin. Yeah, that's right, destroy the coin. But then we also want to grab the score label, and just increase the value by 1, so use the increment operator. And then also display it for us, right? So score label text equals score label value. Okay, let's check it out. Ding, 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 da, 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 do, 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 do. So there we go. Oh yes, not a number, fine. That's because we need to fix what we wrote before, and let's just check that he gets bigger. Oh!
So does this still work? Oh, it destroys the coin. Uh-oh. Smallify is not a function. It's funny because I wrote it. What happened? Oh no, hers just worked right away. I have a spelling error. Okay, we'll try it again. But 6 wasn't bigger. It flashed bigger for like the world's fastest second. Yeah, it just flashed and then it went away. I don't know if you can see it flash.
For her, it became bigger.
Yeah, how long does it stay big for?
Okay, it does get bigger. I also want him to jump high.
Timer is equal to timer minus, yeah, I think that's what the problem was. Oh. Is big equals to bigify. Oh. Timer minus equal. Okay, let's try that. I think I hit the wrong key.
Yay!
There we go. He goes back to being small again. All right.
Try if it gets bigger so we can get on the next level. So let's do that. Okay, so we've got a jump force. I also want something that is.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
This needs.
No, I was just like, we're super close to the enemy.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just get into like the end of this section, and then we'll call it a day because we want to finish at 9.
Okay, sounds good.
And then if Paul wants to, maybe Paul's feeling
Continue.
good in like a week or so, and we can finish it off with him, like a quick
Yeah,
session,
that would be
bring him up
great.
to speed.
Yeah, and the code is going to be auto-save, so yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So we'll do that, and then yeah, I mean it's super fun to like use something like this that works pretty like seamlessly. It's actually really nice. I mean, I didn't play with this when I was in college there, so I don't know how new this is. Yeah,
I think just a couple months.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Let's finish this up.
Needs to be a let, as we're going to change it, a current jump force. And for now, that is just going to be the jump force, okay? But we're going to change that. And I want a big jump force, so const big jump force. And let's make the big jump force 550. I'm just going to move that just it's neater. Great. And do let, no, this is fine for now. Okay, so when he gets bigger, let's get the current jump force is big. If is big, then I want the current jump force to be big jump force. Actually, we should do this here. So if smallify, and then, so smallify, we just want the jump force, but bigify, we want the big jump force. So let's try that again. Let's make the mushroom move faster, because I think it's moving a bit slowly for me, for my liking for now, especially when we're building the game. We can just move it back to whatever we want later. Okay, so now, okay, no, he's not very jumping. Okay, so that's not right. What did I do here? Let's have a look at this again. Okay, I am actually going to move this back up here. Let's see if that works. So once again, let's get the mushroom. Why is it not changing? Ah, that's because we need it to jump at the current jump force. Okay, because we're changing the current jump force. That is a changing variable. We just had the standard jump force before. So, see it now. Woo! Okay, and that is much better. Whee!
All right, so current jump force is not defined. Maybe I just spelled it wrong somewhere. I did. There's no underscore. All right, and we can run it. I hope. Oh no, it's taking too long to load. Oh, okay, we're saved. And you can jump
Sweet.
twice as high.
Yeah.
It works. Cool. All right, yeah, that was fun. Oh, okay, so you shrank up.
Yeah. Once you do that, then your kids can play it.
Yeah, like this seems super fun there. Like it uses like the JavaScript canvas. You don't really have to get too far into that.
I'm sorry, what you're cutting out? What happened?
Oh, like it uses the JavaScript canvas. So like I've never used this before, but if you look, that's what this element is.
Yeah.
And then it pretty much builds everything on its own, and it's all like super intuitive for like low level game programming, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's like the functions are kind of intuitive there. Like a lot of this stuff is almost exactly as you would write it if it was
The
vanilla
JavaScript.
JavaScript.
Yeah, true.
They picked some really good names for functions there. Yeah, but we can call it a day there. I'll send Paul a message, and then maybe in 2 weeks or something, if he's feeling better, we can just finish the last 20 minutes or so.
I hope you liked it and you had fun, though.
Yeah, I mean, that was fun there. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, and it was kind of like 5 minutes. So I got to set up an environment and try and work through something and get something done. And I mean, like, we were successful. That's for sure.
Yeah,
like,
it works.
It definitely works. And I mean, you can play it too, right? So it's not just me. Yeah. So I mean, and then maybe we can add some additional functionality to stuff that's like not in the in the game, and make some levels next week with Paul too, and then have a little bit more fun with it.
Yeah, because she mentioned she does just 2 levels. We can add up or add more players.
You can have 2 people playing at once and try and jump on each other. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Emilie. It was fun. Yeah, that's I think that's a wrap for today. So have a good week there, and yeah, good.
I'll see you in the next meeting.
Yeah, hopefully, if I'm not too busy. See ya.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.